Yo, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to hop on the mic quickly and just say that this kind of episode will be slightly formatted in a different way. I got a special guest on the show today. My boy Alfie decided to join me on this episode as we talk about social media, you know what I mean? Nothing in particular, we just branching off onto different areas, not a lot, just a couple areas, just touched upon them. Just really discussing about the positives, the negatives, and really why social media is in the place where it is and what we think about social media as a whole. Unfortunately, during the video, we didn't get face cam for it. Yes, there was no like video of our faces in there as we were talking and discussing. As we recorded this on Discord, just an audio thing. I have some gameplay in the background for you guys to be watching if you want to watch it, or it's just gonna be there with my face cam on it. A game I've been playing called Destiny 2 recently with a couple of my boys. So it's nothing you really have to watch because the aim of the whole show, you don't need to watch. Just listen. You just gotta listen. You get me? But yeah, that's why this episode's slightly different. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you do, let me know in the comments. Give me your takes on social media and what you think about it. And before I leave you to go and listen to it, one thing I'll say about social media before I go into it, after rewatching it and listening to it, it's the same thing I said at the end. Just post whatever you want. No one actually, or maybe people do care, maybe they don't. But you yourself, you shouldn't care what other people think. You know what I mean? Their opinions don't matter. Only one person's opinion matters, and that's God's. But also, your own opinion matters. Whatever you want to do, that's what you should do. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Yo,
Well, go on, my bro.
is my mic good? Yeah.
Yeah, the mic's 30.
Not been doing fuck all to be honest. I've got my new yard, but I ain't got Wi-Fi till the 2nd of August. So I'm
Second
basically,
August.
yeah, trust me, it's so long. So I'm just in the Nelson office, and I ain't even got bed sheets. I got a pillow, and that's it.
It's a struggle sometimes, man.
Yeah, but I've just been coming here to fucking use Wi-Fi 'cause I use the mobile hotspot for my PlayStation, and I rinsed all my mobile data by downloading the game like an idiot. So now I've got no Wi-Fi or 4G at my yard, so I've got nothing to do there basically.
Bro, you might as well start playing chess or something.
Yeah, trust me. So now I'm just sat here, like, I come back here to Nelson, and I fly back on my scooter at like 4 in the morning just to go to bed.
That is crazy, bro.
Trust me.
It's the lifestyle we live, man. It's the lifestyle.
Yeah, man. It's the grind, bro.
Trust me. Cause at my new gaff as well, there's no Wi-Fi in it. So when I was in Bristol, I was like, man, I'll spend my whole day at Nelson, at the office, and I'll just fly back in the evening.
Fell asleep last night at 3 a.m. No word of a lie, I woke up 6:05 in the afternoon.
6:05.
That's a 15-hour sleep.
It's like you're on Zannies or something.
Yeah, I know, man. Wait, are we starting now?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting now.
Oh, shit.
Hey, no stress,
Sorry.
bro. It's only 30 convos, man.
Yeah, so
No stress,
So
bro.
for me, it was social media. When I was younger, it was just like, I'm not sure if you had it, but it was like BlackBerry Messenger, and that was like the only thing. It was like before iPhones came out,
Yeah, BBM.
and like, yeah, BBM. So BBM was calm, but that's when like social media wasn't really a thing. I mean, there was like Twitter and Facebook. On them, you were just kind of like friends with people,
Yeah.
and you just kind of like just the people at home. When like iPhones became like properly popular, and like they actually weren't like actually terrible phones, like you could actually use them, and that mobile data became a thing and stuff. Like Instagram and stuff came along. Like now we've got Snapchat, but that's a bit more in the future than that. But it's ever since they added the kind of like follower kind of like system thing that it just became puts pressure on people
Yeah,
to
I get you.
like,
It's too much pressure, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's
Bare
just like
people
the materialistic stuff.
trust. Some people do the most for a good picture.
Yeah, trust me.
They honestly do the
Like, I'm
most.
all about having a good picture, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's calm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but some people like try and make it materialistic. They
Mm,
like almost set like a bar that you kind of have to hit.
mm,
But I don't see the point in that
nah.
because as I've got older, you just kind of realize that I don't really care. Like, if you have like 1,000 followers or whether you have like 200, like, what does that do for you? Unless you're using your Instagram as like a model for like a personality and like you're kind of like online character or whatever, then
Mm,
sure. But if you're just like a day-to-day person, like, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as you're sound as a person, like, who actually cares?
yeah.
Like, there's no point faking like this bullshit lifestyle or whatever.
Yeah.
You just do what you like. Like, you have your friends in it. Like, most of the people that you're going to be sunning to, you probably never see them again because when you get older, or like not see them ever again, but you don't see them on the regs. So like, it's not even that deep because like what you stunting for, like they don't care really.
Yeah. So true, bro. Do you know what?
Yeah,
I came across a post was it yesterday on Instagram because I thought it was so mad. It was like a backchat thing, but it was like 17 or 16-year-olds. They were talking about like if my man's not financially stable. I'm thinking, bro, at 16 you already want to be financially stable, and then that got me
yeah,
thinking. It's because of the stuff they're looking at and the stuff they're watching. It's always about this whole
yeah,
pressure on social media and that. Like when we were younger, all I used to watch is basically cartoons and that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
of
because of
course.
social media nowadays, it's like everyone's just watching or like preying on gram or whatever. Like, oh, do this and do that. So the younger generation, I feel like they're gonna be so effed up, bro. Because there's gonna be so
Yeah.
much pressure for them. At like 10 years old, they're gonna be able to making money already.
Oh yeah, I look at this all the time. Yeah, I actually think about this like a few times. But we say like the older or like the younger and the new generations, they're going to be like tapped.
Mm.
But I bet like the people that are older than us are going to be thinking that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not just necessarily like Facebook or Instagram or whatever, Twitter.
No, it's not just that.
So back in the day when I was watching YouTube, for example, like the OG YouTube, where it'd be like KSI, like Yogscast, just people like them.
Mm.
It was just for fun, really. But now it's kind of sort of catered to like it's all like censored and stuff. So it's like it kind of limits what you can make on it. But a
Yeah,
lot of
true.
people have been making like in real life content. And I feel like that isn't all is like another form of like materialistic. Because you see, look at like Jake Paul or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's just got like a fucking mansion and he's just living like doing whatever the fuck he wants. So like a lot of kids are just like cringy and
I mean, yeah. Well,
mm,
I mean, there's some positives to social media and that, but for me, I feel that there's way too many negatives. Just way
yeah,
too
of
many.
course.
And then one other thing, and it's like it's getting so sexualized nowadays. Because
Yeah, trust me.
I was in the car with my sister, and she was like to me, "What's OnlyFans?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to go into it."
Wait, how old is your sister, bro?
My sister, she's 32, I think. I don't even know.
Oh,
Yeah, and she's asking me what's OnlyFans. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go into it. So I told her the original plans for it. Like it was just a content based, like people just put out stuff, whatever. But then I was like, then it just got over
yeah.
sexualized.
Is that what it actually started out to
Yeah,
be?
it
Oh,
started
I
out to be
wouldn't know.
just like a content thing, like like celebrities and that just put out content for their fans and that on a monthly thing, just pay for it. But then obviously the sex industry, they just took over. So
Nah, I feel like there is a lot of pressure on women, like over men, to be honest. But like, I do hate the kind of on Instagram, right?
mm,
Whenever you follow like a big page, I don't know, we'll say I'm just bait, for example.
yeah.
Like you just go in the comment section, and it's just flooded with bots that are
Them bots are
like
funny,
I
man.
want sex and shit like that. But yeah, but it is kind of sexualized. However, there is a lot of women that do it. But at the end of the day, just go get the bag, man.
It's true.
Like,
They
a
get
few women, like, in this generation, especially, right, being a woman, especially like a really good looking woman, is so profitable just for all the neeks online will pay like £50 a month for a subscription.
it's very true though.
So, like, I can't really fault them for doing it
You might as well
because
take.
it's just free money. Like, you
Yeah.
don't even have to be that much of a good looking girl. People will still buy it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
there's so many simps out there.
It's very true, man. Like women got a lot of power nowadays. Everyone was like woman
Yeah.
equality, and now they're taking over nowadays, just because of
Yeah, man.
social media, man. It's actually so mad. This is not like in particular for anyone, innit? Say like certain posts I see nowadays, innit? There's some
Yeah.
posts that get way more likes than there's some other posts that just like don't get the recognition they need. Like if they're spreading like a good message or something, I feel like
Yeah,
they get overlooked by like other shit.
yeah.
So I feel like nowadays people don't actually pay attention to like what's actually needed in the world. You know what I mean? And I feel like
Yeah, no, I hear you, but I think personally, I kind of disagree. I think they do see what's going on, they just ignore it.
ignore it. Yeah, that's what I mean. They just ignore it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I feel like when it benefits them, or like if it's now when it becomes a social trend to be on that topic, that's when everyone will start
Yeah.
hopping onto it.
yeah, yeah. It's like, for example, when, like, during the first lockdown, when, like, George Floyd died, you seen hella guys, or, like, girls, doesn't really matter, just, like, shouting Black Lives Matter, for example. But you don't see them doing that now.
Nah,
Like, they just hopped on a trend.
it's just hopped on a little trend for a tiny bit because that was like the most sociable thing, and they
Yeah,
just hopped back
trust
off
me.
it.
But I don't see them guys screaming it now. So, like, what's happened with that? And, like, the protests, which is fair enough, but, like, there's not really keeping it up anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And then bouncing off that as well, like no offense to the people on my social media, but I don't care. But they always post celebrity couples.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's one thing I find so jarring. Like, why are you posting a couple who's got, I don't know, they're making bare peas by you sharing their photo? Why don't you try
Yeah,
chase the
true,
bag?
to be fair.
Why don't you chase the bag yourself so you can be like them instead of just always sharing, I don't know, celebrities? Like share your man or something who's got a little business or something, but you rather
Yeah.
share a celebrity couple. Like them priorities
Yeah, yeah.
they just don't add up, innit? Like when
I don't care though, like, who cares if Molly May's got some bullshit? I don't give a fuck.
exactly, I just don't care about what these people are going up to in their lives. I just
Trust
don't.
me.
I'm actually getting angry about it. That's one thing I hate about the social media aspect is when people share celebrities or like photos of them, and like fair enough, innit? They're cute or whatever, then good photo. But then some people just delve deep in their lives, and that's when this especially the younger people, that's when they start bouncing off their relationships in real life, trying to emulate actual celebrities, couples. But they never work out, to be honest, you get me?
Yeah, yeah. For example, like, I know a few. I'll admit that I've been guilty myself of watching Love Island in the past, right?
Like, Love Island's jokes
Like-
sometimes.
Like, nah, yeah, it is jokes, don't get me wrong, but it is absolutely garbage at the same time. However, like, I've never been one of them guys that has, like, cared about what goes on after. I've met so many people who, like, will just say, like, X and X person is not together anymore, and with this person from, like, The Only Way is Essex now, or something like that. And, like, all them kind of shows, they're kind of, like, tying together of this, like, reality lifestyle, in massive quotation marks, by the way. But, like, I don't know. Why do you care that much? Like, I don't care if Joey Essex is with this woman from Geordie Shore now, or whatever. Like, it's just, like, why do you care so much?
It's like,
Like,
yeah,
it doesn't do anything for you.
it just doesn't benefit yourself, but I feel like it just makes people's minds more toxic. And that's when
Yeah.
the mad standards for like a normal average nigga like myself or something, it just becomes so hard to get up to a certain level. because I ain't a celebrity yet. But then you want a celebrity already, like it just doesn't make sense.
That's just a few people, to be honest. Well, it's actually a large amount of people who think like that. But there is a lot of people that actually don't care and see it for what it is.
Yeah.
And just don't focus on anyone else. Just focus on yourself. That's the only way you're gonna move on with life. Just gotta leave all that bullshit behind you. I don't care.
You see, like, I don't know. I feel like we should develop an app, like a social media platform app. Because the way TikTok just came out of nowhere. And it just made
Bro, I hate. Well, YouTube are making moves though. They're like, I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's like it's called like YouTube Shorts.
Now I've seen the YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I've seen.
Where it's basically just TikTok. So I don't know if they can like. It will probably never like materialize as like the main thing, but they are making moves.
They are making moves still. But
For me, YouTube's always been like my favorite platform. It's
YouTube.
just like it's probably got the best content on it. Oh yeah. So my social media, I'll just delete like Instagram or Snapchat for like a week, just to like chill and do some stuff. But I always find myself going back to them because one of the things that annoys me most, right? So with our generation, everyone's on Snapchat. But they're just like so blind to other forms of like communication. Like for me, if I was just to message you, for example, it'd probably just be on Snapchat. But if I wanted to like message people, I'd probably use like WhatsApp or whatever. But it's because like I can't, because no one uses WhatsApp for whatever reason. Like if I want to message someone, I'll have to message them on Snapchat or Instagram. Otherwise, I won't be able to get a hold of them because I don't have the phone number or whatever.
It's true, like.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of forces you into that pit
To like
of
get
going
back,
into
get the
social
apps
media.
again. Yeah.
But again, there's nothing I can do because people don't. Well, like, they only chat on Snapchat. Like I see some girl with like 1 million snap score, and I'm like, do you have a life? Like, what do you actually do?
It's them
I've had
streaks, man.
Snapchat.
It's them streaks.
Bro, I love the streaks, bro. I'll have unintentional streaks sometimes,
Yeah.
but some gal will just send like a dot or send out streaks just to get the streaks. Well, I'm looking at the Snapchat now. 25th of December 2014 that I joined it. And I've got 75k snap score, which I think is fairly respectable.
That is quite respectful. Respectful. I can't even speak English because. Respective, yeah.
But the second I hit 100k, I'll be quite upset.
Is it? The thing is, you had it since 2014 though. So that's still calm.
Yeah. It's like 7 years.
Yeah, exactly.
But no word of a lie, like during the first lockdown, like at the start of it, I had like 30k. So like in this 1 year period, I've kind of like more than doubled it. Just because I've been bored and had nothing to do. Because I like the human interaction personally.
Yeah, same.
Like, say I go shop, I'll probably just go check out rather than self-scan, just to have a little tiny chat.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's true.
And that's the thing with social media as well, like, people don't speak to each other anymore.
Oh,
like,
so true, bro.
Say I go to a motive, hello guys, we'll just be on the phone, just sat in the corner.
Yeah, I'm guilty as
Well,
well.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, like, I do it myself sometimes. But even if you go to, like, a club, or, I don't know, something like that, you'll always get hella people on the phone, just not speaking to each other. Or say we're just sat, like, in our living room or whatever, like, every guy will be on the phone, there'll be like 4 of us watching TV, we're all on our phones, not speaking to each other.
Yeah. If you deep, it's a bit tapped. It's actually a bit.
It is a bit tapped. Yeah, it's pretty mad.
It's like if you're gonna go meet up with someone, you don't go on your phone and just scroll through social media. Like you met up with each other to have a convo setting. Also, yeah, like you were saying, innit? I feel like social media as well. It makes niggas more blunt in person.
Yeah, true.
It's like because you're just used to like a certain texting style. I feel like that just develops in your speech pattern. So when you're trying to talk to
Yeah,
someone,
yeah, I hear that actually.
they're talking like it's social media, but you're in person. Like I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you say LOL, laugh. If it's funny, don't say LOL, laugh at
Surely
it.
no one says LOL. Be serious.
Some people say that. It's like
No, there's no way.
like it's okay to say it like in like a normal convo sign, like lol, that's jokes, innit? But say like
Yeah,
there's bare niggas laughing, you're just like lol. Like what is that? Are you a robot or something?
Oh, that's too funny to confirm. But another thing to add is like when I was saying before, like when I was younger, we had like BlackBerry Messenger and stuff. But before that, it was like, oh, what was it? It was like something on the internet where you just like texted your mates on the computer or something. I can't remember what it was called. It was like a messenger thing.
MySpace.
No, not MySpace. We're like the first generation of people to grow up with social media. You can look at it however way you want with that statement. I just think we took it too far, too quick.
Yeah, I agree as well. I feel like there's too many apps at the moment. It should have been limited to like just 2 or 3. But now there's like, I don't even know. I think let me check my phone. I'll check how many. Oh my gosh. So I've got Snapchat, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook. That's 6 apps already. It's like then,
But
well, when you're deeper though, it's like, imagine like 10 years, how many more apps will there be? Are people gonna still be using Instagram or?
you don't see what they make like.
Like what kind of social media app can they make to like carry it on? Because everyone just already uses Instagram, Snapchat.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what they could actually do because we had Vine back in the day.
I miss Vine though.
Yeah, Vine's better than TikTok.
Yeah, I miss
To be
Vine.
honest, like, I can't believe that it got shut down.
Can't believe it as well. R.I.P. Vine.
Yeah, man. But that was good content. Like most of the TikToks these days are just low effort, but they make so much like views, which turns into revenue or whatever.
It's a hustle, to be honest. It's a hustle. TikTok. I can respect people. I respect them who do.
Yeah, what's that the guy from campus called? That's the dancers.
Raymond, Ray the Kid. Shout out my man.
Yeah, shout out Ray the Kid.
I respect.
I've only met him once in it, but he seemed pretty chill.
Chill guy,
like,
honestly.
Yeah, he bangs views on TikTok, but it's just his videos are fairly simplistic. He literally just does a dance, but he'll get like thousands of likes and stuff. I mean, fair play to him. I can't really like hate on him for at all. Just bang views for like simple things.
But that's the thing. That's a power with social media as well. Like simple things, it bangs your views. Boom, you're on the way to the top already.
Yeah,
it's like if you're making like bare new rappers are just emerging out of nowhere, and they're banging views just because of the power of social media. It's like if one of their tunes gets a catchy hook on TikTok, someone famous on there makes it.
Oh yeah, they hop
Everyone's
on that instantly.
Everyone's rinsing it straight
like,
away.
But that's things though. Like I was watching podcasts last night of do you know No Jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like Adam 22 and all of them guys. But he had Central C on his podcast.
Oh, I saw that came out recently.
Yeah, it's a good podcast to be honest. Central C seems like a fairly down to earth guy, but he was talking about how like he didn't really take rapping seriously, but then like he met his manager and stuff, and he was saying that he prefers the marketing side of like himself more than the music that he actually makes.
Now he's already a big name. Like if you hear the name Central C, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who that is.
Yeah, true. And what I was getting to with that point is, so like his songs are all like catchy, for example.
Yeah.
And like because that it is like people from TikTok are just gonna hop on it, and then like he'll use those that'll like bring, what do you call it? Bring views to his song. There's another word for it. I can't remember. Yeah.
Don't get it.
Yeah, that's just another thing. Like social media is really easily manipulated. But that's not. It doesn't just go for celebrities as well. Like I know people from home, right, that like they'll go on Snapchat, they'll be flexing in their whip or whatever, and like they'll be just like doing whatever, and like on their Instagram they'll just be like posting bare shit. But when I speak to them in real life, they're just like complete idiots. But they're just stunting and like manipulating people
It's
to
like,
like
yeah, it's like a little
this
facade.
bullshit lifestyle. Yeah.
Trust me. 7 out of 10 times, certain pictures you see, it's just like complete opposite of what people do.
Yeah, true. Well, I have like 2 photos on Instagram, and they're literally just photos of me doing fuck all.
Bro, just baking off in them pictures, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. But hella guys go the extra mile just to make like they're doing something when they're actually doing niche.
Some people get rentals for a picture.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Moral of the story, just don't believe everything you see on social media.
Yeah, it's not even social media, just the
Or
internet in general.
Yeah, just the internet in general.
And a lot of people will like see something on the internet and then say it because they've seen it on the internet, and then that will somehow spread, and then like it's just widely spread, that nonsense.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah,
But then again, with that though, it's like memes, isn't it? Say like someone sees a funny meme, spread it. Everyone starts spreading it around them.
yeah, true. I do love a good meme, to be fair.
A good meme, it can make someone's day, to be honest. It makes my day sometimes if it's funny.
I've not got much more to add unless you've got something to say on the family.
Nah, true say, I feel like that was a good convo, you know. That was a good topic to talk about.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. There's a lot of branches you can go off.
Yeah, it's like social media was just brazy. I'll end it off like that. Social media is brazy. Don't believe everything you see on it. You know what I mean? Stay safe. If you're under 18, get off it. You'll see some sexualized stuff at a young age. It will make your mind corrupted and that.
Yeah, man.
Like I'm thinking, you know what? before I finish it off, I feel like my kids won't have social media until they're like 17.
I don't think you can avoid it, to be honest.
I probably can't avoid it, but I might have to try it.
You can see, but that's a long time, and you don't know what will happen in that time.
Exactly. I don't know. That's just how I feel at the moment with what I see.
What they should do is just remove likes.
Remove likes. That's a shout.
Just get rid of them. And so it's just basically like a portfolio.
Yeah.
So that's where the main pressure comes from, because that's why people stunting in the pictures just to get more likes. But if you remove likes, then it gives more of sort of a personality you can actually have, because people are just doing one thing because certain guys don't like what you're doing or whatever. But just do yourself. Like, if you're pretending to be someone, like in some cases, and sure, it may benefit you, but more time you're just gonna end up looking like a mug. Like, just do you, and things will come your way.
Exactly. Stay true to yourself, man. Post whatever you